Why don't the mainstream media tell the truth about Kobe Bean Bryant? Why don't they tell the truth? Because on one hand, they'll say, yeah, Kobe played with Shaq. He won 3 championships with Shaq. And then on the other hand, they'll turn around and say, yeah, LeBron James is a better scorer because he averaged 27 a night and Kobe only averaged 25. They say Kobe played the most dominant player in that era in Shaq, but then turn around and say, well, yeah, his scoring average ain't better than LeBron. Make that shit make sense to me. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, well, Kobe got 3 championships. Well, you have to make a great, strong case for people to believe in the media. You have to say, well, this is what I would say. If I was defending Kobe, if I was on one of those debate shows when they spin up that idiotic, dumbass take, I would say, listen, don't you think that Kobe Bryant playing with Shaquille O'Neal, the most dominant player, as y'all say, his scoring average will be down because he won more? He had more, right? He had more early on, so his scoring average will be down because he's playing one of the most dominant forwards. That's like Jordan playing on Wilt Chamberlain. That's like Jordan playing on Wilt. You think Jordan gonna average 30 a night? Fuck no. There's barbecue chicken down there. He gonna feed the ball to Wilt in that era. I would assume that Kobe average would be lower just off the rip than he played with another dominant scorer at that time. So he cannot, if LeBron ain't, so you can't have it with LeBron scoring averages up because he had the team to himself. He had to have a dominant force like that. And then I just tan to that shit and say, you know Kobe was on the bench for 2 years, right? You do know that, right? You do know 2 years he was on the bench and the other 6 was Shaq. He had the dominant player scorer in Shaq. So how can his scoring average be higher than LeBron James? That's how you tie into these weak, idiotic, dumbass shit. You can't have it both ways, bro. You can't say, well, Kobe didn't average that much, but he played with a dominant player. That shit don't even make sense. Yeah, Kobe didn't average that much, but he played with a dominant scorer. Shit don't make no sense, fam. I didn't even get into the last 2 years he tore his Achilles that tore his scoring average down. I just brought in the first 2 and the 6 with Shaq. Shit is annoying and stupid. And niggas talking about that. LeBron would have won with Shaq. No, he wouldn't. LeBron won't win shit with Shaq. He's not offensive polished enough to play with a Shaquille O'Neal in his heyday. In Shaq's heyday, you're gonna have 3 to 4 bodies in the paint at all times. LeBron James want to drive to the lane and go downhill. He was gonna have to develop a mid-range game quick, fast. He's year 20. He don't have a mid-range game. Can he get hot and knock down mid-range jump shots? Fadeaway? Yeah, anybody in NBA can do that. Anybody on the street level playing basketball can go to a basketball court and knock down mid-range jump shots. Let's keep it a book. Anybody that's a hooper can get hot and get in rhythm and make mid-range jump shots. That's what LeBron James is. It's not in his arsenal to go out there and play from the mid-range. It's been 20 years. He still doesn't have it. So you're gonna tell me he's gonna develop that playing with Shaq? Fuck no. They're gonna get bounced from winning championship. They're gonna be a dominant team in the regular season, but they're not gonna win shit because the floor is condensed. Even if they had the shoot like Glenn Rice, Robert Horry, LeBron's gonna have to make outside shots. And we seen in a modern NBA era, and I say modern, but in the 2010s, 2011s, 27, Dallas Mavericks 2011, Dallas Mavericks 27 Spurs, he was not able to. It went under every screen. Imagine going over a screen for Kobe or Jordan. You getting your ass lit up for 50 every night. You go under the screen, you gonna pay. They're gonna shoot 50% from the field if you go under any screen in the perimeter. They're gonna light your ass up. LeBron James didn't melt, just couldn't shoot. He was Giannis 2.0 before it was Giannis. So that notion that he had to play in a triangle. And if you don't play in a triangle and you just allow LeBron James to run this ball dominant thing, then Shaq is no good. Shaq is useful, so Shaq can't be his dominant self. And will LeBron James' IQ be smart enough to let Shaq dominate? No, because he don't let AD dominate. He didn't let Chris Bosh dominate. He didn't let Kevin Love dominate. You know Chris Bosh and Kevin Love was paint players. Not to say they Shaq poke. Nobody dominant on the post like Shaq. Turn around and just dunk on your ass. 2 niggas just dunk on you. But they was post players. They was post. They can step. And the new thing about them playing a stretch 4, when they was on their own team, they can step out and shoot the mid range. They can step out and shoot the 3. But they was dominant low post players. So LeBron was smart enough. He was gonna put Shaq. Imagine Shaq being a 14-foot a spread out 5. Shaq game was gonna have to change. For LeBron James to be dominant, Shaq was gonna have to play a stretch 5, shoot 3, shoot mid range. That ain't Shaq game, brother. It ain't gonna match. See, when these dumbass analysts and sports genius think they genius talk about this shit, they should bring that up. Shaq was gonna have to be on the perimeter shooting 15-footers, 18-footers, and occasionally stepping out shooting that shark on the 3. Imagine having the most dominant player that we've seen since Will Chamberlain out there shooting 3s and mid-range jump shots from the elbow. That shit would have been the most stupidest shit ever. So, make that make sense to me. How were they going to get the best out of each other? They couldn't. You can't have 4 niggas in the paint while LeBron James trying to get to the paint. It's clogging. It doesn't work that way. That's why they need stretch 4, stretch 5. Everybody in the NBA know this. Everybody in the NBA world know this. LeBron James fans know this. But you want to sit here and argue with me. Yeah, he would have won 5, 6. He would have, man, he would have, no, he would have. It took a very unique, special talent like Kobe Bryant to develop and have already had pilot and kept on working on his mid-range assassin. His games where Kobe can't even get into the paint. He had to settle for jump shots all day long. That's why he got so potent, got way better. He worked at it. Former NBA players came and said Kobe jump shot he came in with a jump shot. Jordan never did. Kobe worked and got better with his lift and his legs and his street and his long ball. He had to get his lift right. That's why he was airballing when he was on the bench in his Utah, because his lift wasn't right. He said he had to work on all somebody worked on my lift for my legs. So his jump shot was always there. He had to work on it, get polished there, because he knew he couldn't get the ball, layup, dunk at the dunk, layup, go down the lane when you got Shaq himself and 2 other guys defending possibly triple teams, and you have to work from the perimeter to even be effective playing with Kobe Bryant. I mean, fact what you kill on there. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all LeBron James fans don't hear me. Y'all gonna make up that excuse. Man, LeBron James would have been throwing alley-oop dunks and all that. How, nigga? You gonna put LeBron and Shaq in the pick and roll? It's 2 niggas stocking the Shaq every time. It's gonna be 3. It's gonna be Rick Fox, Robert Ory gonna be getting wild open 3s though. But can they knock them 3s down? That's the only thing I see how they work. If they can make their 3s. Like, if they can make their 3s like in there, because it's gonna be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. It's gonna be too many niggas in that paint, so they're gonna have to get the best shooters in the world. Glenn Rice, Rick Ory, they're gonna have to be MVPs of the series, because you're gonna have too many niggas in that paint protecting Shaq and LeBron. I think they put up some dominant. Like I said, I think they put dominant numbers, but I don't think they can make it win a championship. I don't think they can win 3 championships in a row. Can they win? I don't know, because there were so many great teams in the West. You got to think about it. You have to play against Sacramento, Chris Webber, Chris Webber, no, Rodney Divac, Hito Turkoglu, Mike Bibby, Chris Doug. You had to play against them guys. You had to play against Tim Duncan, Dave Robinson. You had to play against these teams. Well, you had to play against the Portland Trailblazers. So if Kobe don't save them in game 7, if you don't save them by hitting jump shot, sticking it, crossing over Scottie Pippen, one of the best defensive players ever, hitting the jump shot. If he don't cross him over and find Shaq, I mean, who knows? If they don't make them 3s in that 3rd quarter, get back in that game, Brian Charlotte, who knows? Who knows, right? So it wasn't an easy peasy 3P. That first 3P, they went to game 7. They was down 15 early in that 4th quarter. They had to get back into the game with perimeter shots, because Shaq was a no-show. He was ass in that series. So he was ass in that last playoff game. So Kobe saved him that year. They don't talk about that. We never talk about that. That shit never brought up. They never bring that shit up. They always bring up Kevin Durant saved Steph Curry. Never bring it up. They never bring that up. Never bring it up. Then they had to talk about that's what they talk about. They never talk about Kobe saving Shaq. I never heard any sports person ever bring up that. Never. In the history of basketball that I've been watching these sports debate shows. I never heard. Never heard. And then you got to worry about the going to the 3P, the 02 season. Sacramento came into game 7. Sacramento might win that season, so we don't know. They may have won 1 championship, or may have probably won 0 with a LeBron James and Shaq pairing. So we got to put that in perspective, man. Like, subscribe, tell me what y'all think. I'm out. See you on the next one.